Daily readings, the first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it popping, baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of the love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. And as always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Leo. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Happy hump day. And let's see what we got going on. Starting out with Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what messages do we got coming up for Leo here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Hey, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in. What do we got going on here for Team Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo, let's get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Leo, overall energy for you is showing up as not the High Priestess, the Hangman in reverse. You can be connecting with a Pisces for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Three of Swords in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got here the Ace of Swords. And then looking at your outcome here, we have here the Justice. So you could be connecting with a Pisces. You also could be connecting with a Libra. Taking a look here at your overall energy to your current, we have here the Hangman in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. Coming into the next 24 hours for you, Leo, I definitely feel like you're releasing something here. Chances are what you're releasing is some sort of pain, some sort of heartbreak, or something that's definitely been a little difficult that you've been going through. So if you've been experiencing any sort of pain on an emotional level, I definitely feel like that's being let go of for many of you. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the Ace of Swords. So it feels to me like you're recognizing some sort of truth about the pain that you were currently dealing with. It's not to say the situation you went through wasn't painful, but it's more so you accepting the truth that it's a good thing, it's over, is kind of the energy that I'm seeing. So I almost feel like you're coming into an acceptance in the next 24 hours, Leo, that it's good that something ended, or it's good that something's over. You're realizing that you're actually better not being in that situation versus where you are right now. It's kind of realizing I'm better off without that situation, or I'm better off without that person in my life. Looking at the outcome that's present, we have here the Justice card, and the Justice card here is saying, I'm in a good place right now, I'm balanced, I'm okay, I'm doing well. Actually, it was better for me to walk away from a certain situation rather than to continue being invested in that one. So, as far as what I'm seeing for Leos in the next 24 hours, it kind of feels to me like a massive realization you're having. You're realizing that it's better being far away from something rather than being invested into it, right? For example, let's say for a long time you had difficulties moving on from a past partner, difficulties moving on from an ex. You might have felt that you wanted to be with that person, and without that person, the world wasn't the same. But coming in the next 24 hours, you're realizing, no, it's actually good that I'm not with that person and that I'm currently single, because I really am better off without them. So you're coming into truth here, and you're having a massive breakthrough moment where you're realizing you're better off without something, Leo. All right, baby. I like that. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out today's video with the fire signs. Let's go ahead and do fire, water, air, earth. Go into the water. Let's have a look here at the Scorpio gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what messages do we got coming up here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Real quick before we continue, can you guys do me a favor? Is today the full moon in Leo, or was that yesterday, or is that coming up? Because I'm definitely feeling that energy. I don't know about you guys, but I know a full moon in Leo's on its way. So what is the date for that, if somebody can tell me? But anyway, Scorpio, let's get one more shuffle for you. It's today. It is today. I feel it, man. I can feel that vibe. Right before I did the daily, I was like, why am I so exhausted? I was literally like, why am I so exhausted? I had a great night's sleep last night. I woke up today. I got a lot done in the apartment. I was feeling good. And then I went to go do the daily, and I'm like, yo, I'm fucking drained. Like, what the hell, man? Anytime it's a full moon, man, you can guarantee a Cancer is tired as hell. All right, Scorpios, let's get this last shuffle for your reading and see what we got going on. So, overall energy for you, Scorpio, is showing up as the Wheel of Fortune. You can be connecting with a fixed sign, a fellow Scorpio, an Aquarius, Taurus, or a Leo. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Seven of Cups. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Knight of Cups in reverse. And then looking at the outcome that's present, we have here the Nine of Swords Swords in reverse. So Scorpios, coming into your next 24 hours, Wheel of Fortune here to the Seven of Cups upright. It does feel to me like there's something changing in your reality, but at the same time, I don't really think you know what is necessarily going to happen with this change. There's some confusion going on here for you. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Knight of Cups reverse. So something that's changing in your life, Scorpio, could be that maybe somebody's no longer around. Knight of Cups reverse could mean that somebody's not very much so loving as they used to be. Maybe somebody's being cold towards you, somebody's being bitter towards you. If somebody's not being cold or bitter towards you, they could be having a lack of communication. So if someone seems off in your life, Scorpio, whether it's a friend, family member, or lover, somebody seems pretty distant, they seem pretty cold, they don't seem pretty loving, and things are changing right now. You're starting to notice that the connection, or the person at least in question, is starting to change, and you just don't really know where things are going to go. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present, Nine of Swords reverse, you're trying not to stress out over this situation, Scorpio. You're trying to remain cool, calm, and collected and let things play out, but at the same time, it's like, well, what does this mean for our friendship? What does this mean for our relationship? What does this mean for our job, right? So on and so forth, depending on the situation that you're dealing with. So you're noticing something change in your life. Could be a person, could be your workplace, could be your friendships. And I don't feel like you're freaking yourself out. I don't feel like you're stressing yourself out over it. You're kind of like, if things change, it is what it is. But at the same time, that leads me to be confused on where are things going to go. So for example, if a friend in your life is changing right now, are we still going to have a friendship? Is that friendship going to continue? Or is that friendship no longer going to be present? If your romantic partner is kind of changing, are we still going to do this or are we not going to do this? I kind of feel like you're up, down, and all around right now, not really knowing what's going to come next, basically due to the fact that a person, place, or thing in your life is changing and you're noticing that change. So Scorpios, here's my best advice for you. We change each and every single day. We're always going to be in a process of changing. We're always going to be in a process of changing into something different. We're never all going to consistently be the same as we once were in one period of our lives. I mean, I learned in my life the best thing to do is to go with the flow. If friends change and we don't resonate anymore, it is what it is. That means I'm going to align to some different friends. If my partner changes and doesn't suit me anymore, that means that another partner's meant to align with me. So usually I kind of see this as a warning from the universe when I see things around me changing. That warning isn't something that's inherently negative. That warning is more so, hey, look, things are changing right now, which means you're going to start getting aligned to somewhere new. So take it as the universe giving you warning signs that you're about to entail and embark on a new beginning, Scorpio. So chances are right now, if friendships are changing, if your work is changing, if your relationships are changing, so on and so forth, this is the universe preparing you to be aligned to new friendships, new work, new relationships, whatever your situation is. You see what I'm saying? So if your romantic partner is being weird, it might be time that you're getting aligned to a new romantic partner. So keep an open mind during this process, Scorpio. It feels to me like you're about to embark on a new beginning. All right? All right, Scorpio. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire, we did our water. Going on to the air sign. Let's have a look here at the Aquarian gang. What's happening, baby? Messages for Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got coming up here for Team Aquarius today? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aquarius, overall energy for you is going to be a Wheel of Fortune. You could be dealing with a fellow Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or possibly a Leo. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Eight of Pentacles. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Two of Pentacles. And then the outcome for you, Aquarius, is going to be the Tower in reverse. So you definitely could be dealing with a Scorpio. There's big scorpionic energy showing up here for you, Aquarian. But Wheel of Fortune to the Eight of Pentacles. If I want things to change, I have to work hard in order to make that change happen. So I definitely see you working on something. Maybe you're working on yourself. Maybe you're working on a project, a craft, so on and so forth. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Two of Swords. So you've decided to work on something, Aquarius. You know what it feels like to me? You've decided to isolate yourself from something, because the Tower in reverse usually represents avoiding a situation. So Aquarius, you've decided to isolate yourself from something in order to work on something else. Chances are this is about isolating yourself from a specific person to work on you instead. That's probably the message that many of you Aquarians are going to resonate with the most. But at the end of the day, that's kind of the energy I'm seeing. In a general sense, Aquarius, you're walking away from something to put your focus, work, and energy into something else. So if this is about walking away from a lover because you need time to focus on you, that can very well likely be your message. Maybe you need to work on yourself right now before you feel like you're ready to be in a relationship. Now, if that's not what's going on for you here, Aquarius, you might currently be avoiding a job offer right now. Maybe you rather continue working on something else. You could be avoiding a friend right now because you have other plans that you're taking care of. I mean, Aquarius, this could be the energy right now of you guys being very invested in your work. Let's say maybe you started a business and you're putting a lot of time and effort into that business, and your friends are hitting you up and they're like, Aquarius, you want to go hang out? And you're like, sorry, I'm avoiding all my friends currently because I'm focused on this business I'm creating. You know, it could very well likely be that energy as well. But in a general sense, the overall message for Aquarius is that you're choosing to avoid something and you're choosing to focus your work into something else. You're basically prioritizing what's important to you right now while avoiding another situation and working towards something you want to see change in a wonderful and beautiful way. So that's what's going on here for you guys. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. All right, Aqua, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire, we did our water, we did our air. Going on to the earth sign, let's have a look here at the Taurus gang. What's happening, baby? Messages for Team Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the Bull Gang, please? Messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Taurus, let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Page of Cups. You could be connecting with a water sign for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got a Queen of Swords reversed. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got here the Four of Swords in reverse, and then your outcome, Taurus, is going to be the King of Pentacles. Very good for an outcome. I definitely like to see that for you. Page of Cups here to the Queen of Swords in the reverse. You're definitely opening yourself up here to... How do I explain this? Because Queen of Swords reverse is like being mindful of who you're investing yourself into. It's about being mindful of where you're putting your energy, where you're putting your time. Queen of Swords reverse is like, I'm not going to be open to BS. I'm cutting out the BS of my life. So Taurus, coming into the next 24 hours, I feel like you're being very careful, mindful, and selective of who you give your energy to, because that's a Page of Cups right now. The Page of Cups is about giving your love, your undivided attention, your fulfillment. This is basically you giving your energy, right? So I think you're being careful about who you give your energy to. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the Four of Swords reversed. You're noticing something returning in your life. Maybe somebody came back up in your life, Taurus, and you're like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to give them my energy because the last time that I did, I made a grave mistake. Maybe this is an ex that's returning to you, a friend that's returning to you from the past, or possibly a situation that happened in your past starting to happen again in your present. Overall, though, Taurus, looking at the outcome that's present here, we got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a person that's cool, calm, collected, and grounded. It's a person that knows exactly what to do at the right moment, and I feel like this is entirely representing you. Taurus, you're noticing something happening in your life right now, and you're realizing it may not be the best thing for me to give that situation my energy. So King of Pentacles, I'm gonna sit back, be cool, calm, and collected, and make the right choices for myself. If I have to pull my energy out of other situations, I'm going to, and if I have to avoid other situations, I'm going to, because right now I'm focused on protecting my energy. So guys, if an ex is appearing, if an ex is coming back into your life, you're definitely avoiding that. If an old friendship is walking back into your life, you're most likely avoiding that as well. And possibly for a few of you Taurians, there could be a old cycle returning in the present moment that you don't want to reinvest into. Maybe you're starting to see in your present moment something happening in a situation similar to something that's happened in your past, and you're like, screw that, I am definitely not investing into that either. So Taurus, as far as what I'm picking up for you guys in the next 24 hours, you're just being very observant. You're being mindful of what you're giving your energy to. You're making sure that you're not giving your energy to any situations that are going to screw you over, okay? All right, Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of signs. Going back on to the second, let's have a look here at the Sagittarian gang. What's going on, baby? Messages for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming up here for Team Sagittarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 118 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. All right, Sagittarius, we're going to get one more shuffle over here, and we'll see what we got. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Saggy, overall energy for you is going to be the Lovers in reverse. You could be connecting with a Gemini for a few of you guys. Looking at your current energy, we got the Ace of Cups. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Hangman in reverse. And then your outcome that's present is going to be the Emperor in reverse. So, Sagittarius, coming into your next 24 hours, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Pisces, or possibly an Aries. But Lovers in the reverse to the Ace of Cups. It's interesting because you feel disconnected from something, but at the same time, you're still so fulfilled. So you might feel disconnected from something, but you still really care about that something. So that's pretty interesting, right? Taking a look at what you're dealing with the Hangman in reverse. So Sagittarius, I kind of feel like this is the energy of still loving someone or something from a distance. Maybe you might be disconnected right now from a friendship, but you still care about a friend. Maybe you and a lover broke up, but you still care about that lover. Maybe at the end of everything, you didn't want to let something go, but unfortunately, that's just kind of the way the relationship went. It's like you went separate ways with somebody, but you still give a shit about them, you know? So taking a look at the outcome that's present here, the Emperor in reverse, you kind of feel powerless in this moment. It's like, I still care about something, but that something is long gone. I still care about someone, but that someone is long gone, and I don't know what to do in this situation because I currently feel so powerless. Well, here's my best advice to you. Just because you're disconnected from something doesn't mean that you can't be reconnected, you know? And I'm not going to be that person that tries to give you false hope saying that, you know what, if you want to get back together with somebody, it's going to work, it's going to happen. It really is a 50-50% chance. So Sagittarius, for example, let's say you still love somebody, okay? And let's say you broke up a while ago and you're currently disconnected, right? Just like the Lovers in reverse is saying. But Ace of Cups upright, you still love them, you still care about them. You're more than welcome to open your heart to them. You're more than welcome to tell them that you still care. And hell, it might even be the best thing you could do because at least you'll get the clarity to know. You know, if you tell somebody that you still care about them, they'll either say, hey, I still care about you too, or they'll say, you know what, I don't feel that same way. And then you won't have to wonder if they still care or don't. But you could also do nothing at all and then be in this energy of constantly wanting to see someone again or be with someone again because you still care about them, but it sucks because you're not together. So my best advice to anybody that's in this situation is that if you're disconnected from something currently and you want to be reconnected, shoot your shot, go for it. Because you know what, whether it's a yes or whether it's a no, at least you'll have the clarity to know how the other person feels about this situation. Otherwise, you're just going to feel stuck and you're going to continue to feel powerless because there is no action being taken at all, okay? So as far as what I'm getting for you guys into your next 24 hours, it really feels to me like you're disconnected from something, but you still care about it. You feel powerless. You're unsure of what to do. My best advice would be to tell whomever you're dealing with how you feel. Either they feel the same way or either they don't, but at least you get the clarity, to know how the other person feels. All right, Sagittarian? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Hopefully, I communicated that correctly. I feel like I kind of over-explained what I was trying to say, but hopefully you guys understood the message, okay? So, we finished up our water and our fire, going on to the air sign. Let's have a look here at the Libra gang. What's going on, baby? Messages for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Libra, please? Messages for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Libra, let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Libra, overall energy for you is showing up as the Ace of Cups. Taking a look at your current energy, Three of Swords, taking a look at what you're dealing with, Queen of Wands reversed, and then looking at your outcome, Eight of Swords reversed. Let me tell you something right now, Libra. This Three of Swords is not representing that somebody's about to break your heart, but it's more so representing your fear of your heart getting broken. So I do feel like this reading is most likely going to resonate to just being a love reading. So if you're not looking for a love story, Libra, this probably isn't your message. But as far as what I'm picking up for Libras in the next 24 hours, Ace of Cups being the overall energy, you're falling for somebody, dude. 110%. This is the vibe of falling for somebody. You're really connecting with them. them. You're starting to recognize, I think I might be in love with them. But then the Three of Swords comes around and you're like, but I'm so fucking horrified of actually being in love with somebody, because if I'm in love with somebody, there's a potential that they could break my heart. So that's where the fear here is kind of manifesting for you. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Queen of Wands in reverse. There's a lack of confidence here right now, Libra. You're falling for somebody, but you're not too confident if they feel the same way about you, or you're not too confident if they would want to stay with you. Right now, what you're doing, Libra, is you are devaluing yourself when you are not to be devalued. Libra, you are worthy of love just as much as the next person. You are worthy of love just as much as the person you're dealing with is. So do not continue to devalue yourself. I genuinely feel like that Ace of Cups is mutual. It doesn't look to me like you're the only one falling in love. It looks to me like the person you're dealing with is starting to fall for you too. So for any Libras right now that are falling for somebody, you've been talking to them for a while, but you're so scared, you're so nervous, you're afraid of getting your heart broken, stop devaluing yourself and instead see your worth and recognize that you are worthy and deserving of love. And if this person treats you kindly, accept that treatment. Don't push somebody away because you're scared they'll break your heart. If somebody's treating you great, if somebody's treating you with kindness, if somebody's treating you with unconditional love, open yourself up to accept it, okay? So taking a look at the outcome that's present, we got here the Eight of Swords in reverse. If you allow yourself to tap into a confident energy, Libra, and accept the energy that the person you're dealing with is giving you, if you accept this love, you're not going to continue to be worried. So as far as what I'm picking up here for you, Libra, coming into your next 24 hours, up your confidence game, baby. Get yourself into a place of where you're open to receiving love and where you recognize that you're worthy and deserving of it. Because the more you tell yourself you're not, the more you're going to push away this person's love. And that's the opposite of what you actually want to do, okay? So Libras, keep yourself open. Let yourself be loved. Let yourself be cared for, all right? And stop worrying about heartbreak. Who knows what's going to happen? Sure, heartbreak can happen, but also you can get married to this person and have 5 kids. Who knows, right? So at the end of the day, guys, enjoy this connection, quit your worrying so much, and be confident within yourself, okay? All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, thank you so much for becoming a member. Let me see real quick who did. Anita, thank you so much for becoming a member. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, my love. Welcome on in. So we finished up our air going on to the earth now. Let's have a look here at the Capricorn. What's happening, baby? Messages for Team Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming up here for Capricorns, please? Messages for Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Capricorn. Let's see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Capricorn, overall energy for you is going to be the Empress in the reverse. You could be dealing with the Libra for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Five of Wands in reverse. Thanks, Anita. I appreciate that. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got here the Ten of Wands in reverse. And then looking at your outcome, Capricorn, we have here the Queen of Pentacles. So, Capricorns, let's see what we got for you. Empress in reverse to the Five of Wands in reverse. You feel like there's no point in fighting for something because you're fighting without a cause. It doesn't seem like there's growth appearing in this situation, so why fight for something that's not going to get resolved or that's not going to grow to a better place is the energy that I'm seeing for you. So Capricorns, you kind of feel like right now it's not worth fighting for something because there's no room for growth here. It just seems like it's stuck, it's stagnant, everything's staying in the same old place. Taking a look at what you're dealing with here, Capricorn, you're dealing with the Ten of Wands in the reverse. You know what I feel like you're doing here? You're getting rid of your burdens. I think you're basically done being hard on yourself because a situation isn't being resolved. For example, let's say you and somebody right now are having trouble. You and a friendship are having, you and somebody you're friends with are not having the best time, or you and a lover right now aren't having the best time in your relationship. What's happening here is that you're done putting the blame on yourself and the weight on your shoulders of having to have this thing get fixed. I think you're coming into the space right now, Capricorn, where it's like, we're not growing, we're not moving forward. Instead, it's been the exact opposite. Everything's been stagnant, and I'm tired of putting that on myself. I'm tired of being the person that's responsible for this relationship or this friendship to not not grow to a better place because I've been busting my ass nonstop to fix this situation and nothing has come from it. It is a two-way street, right? It takes two people to tango, and I'm done being the only person dancing. And Capricorn, I feel you on that 110%, because if you want to resolve something with someone, it takes two to tango. And if you're the only person dancing, there's not going to be a lot of resolving happening there, you know? So looking at the outcome that's present for you, Queen of Pentacles, you're making a move here, Capricorn, in the next 24 hours to just really focus on yourself and to focus on self-care, because at the end of the day, the number one person that has your back is going to be yourself. So Capricorn, if you can't fix the situation right now with somebody else, you're just going to focus on you and fix your situations that you got to deal with in the first place, okay? So that's the energies that I'm seeing for you guys in the next 24 hours. It's like, I can't be the only person taking the burden right now of trying to fix something and trying to grow to a better place. I shouldn't have to be the only person putting in the effort, and most importantly, I shouldn't have to feel bad about it not growing to where it needs to go if the other person isn't willing to work with me, you know? So somebody here, I feel, wasn't willing to work it with you. You were doing all the work, you were doing all the effort, it was getting nowhere, and you're absolutely fed up and sick of it, Cappy. All right? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of signs. Going on to the last but not least batch. Let's have a look here at the Pisces. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming up here for Pisces, please? Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 184 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, Team Pisces, let's get this last shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on for the fish? Pisces. Overall energy for you, we got here the Devil. You could be connecting with a Capricorn for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Death in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got here the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And then looking at your outcome, we have here the Eight of Cups. By the way, real quick, y'all, for the people that do the timestamps and stuff, I know I was supposed to do fire signs before water signs, but I just want to make sure, did we do Cancer by any chance? I want to make sure I'm not, because it feels like I already did Pisces, so I want to make sure I'm on track. So guys, let me see the timestamps real quick before I move any forward, and I'd appreciate that. Not Cancer yet? Okay, so we did Pisces already. My bad, y'all. Thanks as always, and you're welcome, Pisces love. Thank you for the 199. Appreciate that so much. Bum, bum, bum. So we did Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Sagittarius, Libra, Capricorn, and now we're back on Pisces. I thought this was the last batch. How many signs have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we must have skipped water signs before, because we have to double up. So I have to do Cancer, and then I also have to do Pisces together. So we must have skipped one of those signs last time, and then everything else should be equaled out. Okay, cool. So we're going to do Pisces and Cancer, and then I'm going to get on to the final water sign. All right, baby. So let's get on into it, Pisces. Overall energy to your current, we have here the Devil, and we have here the Death in reverse. So you could be connecting with a Scorpio. You also could be connecting possibly with a Capricorn for a few of you. With the Devil here to the Death card in the reverse, it kind of feels to me like in your next 24 hours, Pisces, there is something here that isn't necessarily changing. There's a lack of change, if you will, and I think you're tired of feeling stuck and trapped here. I think you have been asking for so much, but you haven't really been getting what it is you've asked for, and I feel like you're tired of asking for shit, Pisces. It's this energy of like, I've put out there what I feel like I need, I've put out there what I feel like I deserve, and no matter how many times I ask for things to change, it just hasn't. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Eight of Pentacles reverse. It's that energy of like, you feel like someone or something's putting in no effort. Looking at the outcome that's present, Eight of Cups, it's a shame that the person you're dealing with is putting in no effort because you really care about them, Pisces. Point blank period. It's that vibe of like, yo, I really give a shit about this person, or I really care about this job, but at the end of the day, I feel like I'm getting no effort on the other end. So for example, Pisces, let's say you work for a job. You bust your ass at that job, you love that job, you love the people there, but maybe you're not getting paid the amount of money you deserve. Let's say we're talking about a friendship or a relationship. You love your friend, you love your relationship, right? But no matter what, You're the only one putting in the effort, and anytime you ask for things to change or you ask for them to treat you in the manner you want to be treated, it feels like they take zero effort to accommodate you. And I just really feel like you're tired with that, man. Looking at the outcome that's present, Ace of Cups, it's a shame I still care about this person or I still care about this situation, but something's got to change. I know the difference between letting my heart go over my head. And I think what's happening here, Pisces, is you're starting to realize no matter how much I care about a person or a situation, if I'm not getting what I deserve out of it, then that situation or that person simply doesn't deserve me. So the Pisces, Pisces, the realization you're coming to here is that if things don't change, even if I really love somebody, it is what it is. I need to make sure that I'm getting what it is that I deserve. Okay? For example, you might be with a partner right now who you feel isn't pulling their weight in the relationship or who you feel isn't loving you in the ways that you need them to. Maybe you're with a partner who you feel doesn't compliment you enough or doesn't show you that they care about you enough. And no matter how many times you ask for this change, it's just not being delivered. So it's like, look, even though I care about you, I need to make sure I'm doing what's right for me. You know? All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So I know we skipped over one of the other water signs, so we got to double up on water signs here. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the Cancer gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Cancer, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancer, let's get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. All right, Cancer, let's have a look here. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Star card. You could be connecting possibly with an Aquarius for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Three of Swords. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Page of Pentacles. And then looking at your outcome, we have here the Page of Swords in the reverse. So, as far as what I'm seeing for Cancerians in the next 24 hours, the Star card to the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords has been coming out in a lot of people's tarot readings today. Interesting. Okay. Star to the Three. It kind of looks to me like in your next 24 hours, you're hopeful of healing from a situation. And I feel like you haven't felt hope in quite a long time in regards to something you were experiencing. It's like, I think I can get through this. It's almost like you finally start to believe again that everything's going to be okay after suffering through a certain situation for quite some time. So I kind of like that for you, especially with the full moon we're having in Leo here. It seems like it's going to be a bit of a healing time for you, Cancers. You're going to kind of come to a conclusion of, you know what, I'm confident that I can move past something. I'm confident that I can heal from something. I'm not going to continue to be negative about this experience. I'm going to accept this healing coming forward. Taking a look at what you're dealing with here, man. We got here that Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is that energy of, you know what? I'm ready to give something a shot. I'm ready to take the next step. What you're giving a shot to, Cancer, is healing from a situation. Instead of saying that I'm damaged goods, instead of saying that I'm burned, instead of saying that I'm not enough or that I'm always going to suffer, you're putting yourself back into more of a positive mindset towards healing and letting something go. Looking at the outcome that's present for you, Cancer, Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I mean, coming into your next 24 hours, guys, as far as what I can tell you, the Star card here to the Three of Swords, you're having hope again that you can move past something that was difficult. I think that it was very hard for you originally to get past something. You felt like you were always going to feel some type of way. You always felt like you were going to be stuck, but now you're starting to have that glimmer of hope come back into your life. And I definitely think it has a lot to do with the influence of the moon. I feel like you needed some time, Cancer, to really start to think and realize that everything's going to be okay, because remember, there's no time stamp on healing, but time is certainly something that can help you heal. And I think it's important to remind everybody about that, because when it comes towards healing, it's very difficult to tell a person how to heal, but one of the biggest healers that's going to help you out is inevitably going to be time. So Cancers, in your next 24 hours, I feel like something is not going to be so grim as it used to be. You're going to start to realize, I think I can heal this. I'm confident enough that I can move past something now. I'm not going to be in that negative mindset where I feel like something is never going to stop or that I'm never going to move on from something. I'm actually open to healing, and I'm going to accept this healing, you know? So you're starting to take something day by day. Whether it's moving past heartbreak, whether it's moving past a traumatic experience, whether it's about something that recently happened that's currently been bothering you, it's this energy of saying, I think I'm going to be okay. And I believe that for myself. And I love that for you, Cancer, because you know what? You're always going to be okay. And everything that you experience will always be okay. You just got to give it some time, baby. Time is one of the greatest healers, I promise you. So Cancers, I'm happy to see you guys being more open to healing. I'm happy to see you guys being more positive about being able to let a situation go. And I'm really happy to see you guys taking it one day and one step at a time. All right? Listen, man, as a Cancer, trust me, I know that energy far too well. I've had many experiences in my life that I thought I would never move on from, that I thought I would never heal from, and that I thought I was going to be damaged goods for the rest of my life. But inevitably, as time moved on and as time passed, I was able to let go of situations I thought I'd never let go of. I was able to see the light. I was able to release. I was able to be happy. So give yourself as much time as you need, guys. There's no time stamp on healing, but time is one hell of a fucking healer. All right, Cancer? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of the water signs, going on to the fire signs. Now let's have a look here at the Aries gang. What's happening, baby? Messages for Team Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for the Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aries, let's get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully, all is well, okay? Aries, overall energy for you is showing up as the 9 of Wands. You could be connecting with a fire sign, an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Looking at your current energy, we got here the 2 of Cups. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the World card, and then looking at your outcome, we have here the Knight of Swords. So, as far as what I'm seeing for you, Aries, coming into your next 24 hours, 9 of Wands here to the 2 of Cups. In the next 24 hours for Aries, it does feel to me like you're hesitant about saying something to somebody because the 2 of Cups could be talking about your friendship, your partnership, maybe your parents, so on and so forth. It's like you're kind of hesitant to say something to somebody. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the World card. So you're scared to say something to someone because there's a potential here that if you say something, it's going to invoke a massive change. Maybe Aries, you're telling somebody that you found someone else. Maybe you're telling somebody that you want to move on. Maybe you're telling somebody that you don't want a relationship anymore. Whatever the case may be, it's like you have some sort of big news to sell somebody, but you're also kind of afraid about how they're going to react towards it. So looking at the outcome that's present, Knight of Swords, I think you're bossing up here in the next 24 hours and choosing to say what you need to say. Instead of continuing to be hesitant, Aries, you're saying, fuck it, I need to get something off my chest here. I need to tell somebody what's going on. So this is about you communicating what you need to say. Whether it's about you feeling hesitant at first to break up with somebody, coming into the next 24 hours, you're gonna have the guts to do it. If it's not about that, maybe you have to tell somebody some news that's a little bit heavy, or that's, news that you didn't really want to say, that you were hesitant about, but in the next 24 hours, you're like, fuck it, I need to express what's happening. So Aries, if you've been feeling any sort of hesitancy about telling somebody something, coming into your next 24 hours, I feel like you're gonna be very open, you're gonna be very honest, and you're gonna communicate what you need to say. All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did all the water, we did all the fire. Going on to the air signs, let's have a look here at the lovely and amazing Gemini gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got coming up here for Team Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini. Let's get ourselves this last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So you could be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Looking at your current energy, we got here the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the 7 of Wands in reverse. And then looking at your outcome, Gemini, we have here the Tower in reverse. So Gemini's Knight of Wands in reverse to the 8 of Swords in reverse. I do feel like the moment you stop something is the moment where you're done stressing. I think that you're going to quit a situation, Gemini, or you're going to completely stop doing something in order to quit having stress weighing in on you heavily. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the 7 of Wands in reverse. This is basically you guys deciding to stop doing something because it's been causing you a whirlwind of stress, and I really feel like you're completely over it. For example, Gemini, maybe you've been doing a job and it's just been too much for you on your mental health. This could be you guys saying, screw it, I need to go to a job that's better for my mental health, so I'm quitting this one to quit my stress to go to a less stressful job that gives me the same equal pay. Now, if it's not about a workplace situation, maybe you've been around a friend or something, and your friend's been incredibly stressful. Maybe your friend has kind of been really irritating towards you recently, and you're saying, you know what, I got to avoid this person and this situation because I need to de-stress. So looking at the outcome that's coming in for you in the next 24 hours, we do have here, Gemini, the Tower. The Tower card is one of those cards that talks about avoiding a situation, so that's exactly what you're doing. So Geminis, for your next 24 hours, if there has been anything that's been stressing you out, irritating you, bothering you, or basically making you overthink, it seems to me like you're avoiding the crap out of that because you're tired of being in a stressful place. And you know what? Sometimes that's all it takes. To eliminate stressors is to take action to actually eliminate stressors, you know? Once you eliminate the stressors, the stress is gone. So if you've had a friend who's stressing you out, take a break from them. If you have a job that's stressing you out, consider your other options for work. If you have, a situation going on in your family that is stressing you out, give yourself some time away from your family, Remove yourself from your stressors and you're going to not experience that stress anymore. So Geminis, that's what I see coming in here for you. And once you do it, you're going to be feeling a hell of a lot better. So if there's something stressing you the heck out, Gemini, consider the options of how to deal with that and how to, be a little distant from it. Consider taking a break is essentially the energy that I have for you. All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up the air, the water, the fire. Last but not least, let's have a look here at the Virgo gang. What's happening, baby? Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for Team Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Virgo, let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on for the Virgo gang? Virgo, overall energy for you is showing up as the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You could be connecting with an earth sign for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we have the Magician. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Hermit in the reverse. And then your outcome that's present, Virgo, we have here the Page of Swords. So, coming into the next 24 hours for you, Virgo, you might be dealing with a fellow Virgo or a Taurus Capricorn. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse to the Magician upright. I kind of feel like if you've been feeling lonely, it's like you want to manifest a situation where you could attract a partner. Like if you're feeling lonely, you want to be with somebody, Virgo. If you've been feeling lonely, you want to have a relationship, a partner, a friend. I kind of just feel like you want somebody around is essentially what I'm seeing for you. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with, we have here the Hermit in reverse. It's kind of like wishing someone was around. You probably had somebody around in your past. Maybe you're missing not necessarily a person, but maybe you're missing the idea of a person. For example, if you're missing the idea of a relationship, that doesn't mean you miss the person you were in a relationship with. It just means that you miss having a relationship with somebody, So I feel like you miss intimacy and closeness with people, Virgo, especially for those of you that are feeling lonely right now because you haven't connected with people in that way, since your ex or so on and so forth. So looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Page of Swords. It's like, I'm interested. It's kind of like telling the universe, I'm open to the idea of having a relationship again. I'm open to the idea of meeting somebody that I could connect with and could spend time with and have that quality bond with. So I feel like you're starting to realize you're opening yourself back up again to wanting love because the idea of it right now is something that seems kind of nice, and that's totally okay. Like I said, it's not about you wanting your ex back or anything like that. It's just about wanting to experience a relationship again with somebody who's genuine and with somebody you can enjoy. So as far as what I'm seeing in the next 24 hours for you, Virgo, it feels to me like you're interested in having that love in your life again, that connection in your life again, and you're basically deciding to be open to it. So with the outcome being Page of Swords, you're interested. All right, well, if you're interested, Virgo, keep yourself open to the idea of love and keep yourself open to connections as they come and go. The greatest thing you can do to attract love in your life is let the universe know that you're open and available for it. Do not search for love. Do not try your hardest to find love. Just be open for love and meet people and form genuine connections and form bonds. If you let the universe, hey, I'm ready for a lover, then a lover will eventually be attracted to you. So don't go out trying to find love. Just be open to experiencing it and have as much fun as you can, Virgo, okay? Get out there, get out in the world, meet people, talk to friends that are, go hang out with your friends and their friends, right? Go out and meet people, right? Give yourself the opportunity opportunity to just remain open. You never know what can come by. You might meet a really awesome person and the most perfect and amazing way. So if you're open to love and you're open to that idea of being with somebody again, keep yourself open and ready to receive, and you therefore shall receive. All right, Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. All right, before we end off today's video, guys, I did want to mention something that I did happen to see in the comments before we close today's video. So in regards to the daily readings, y'all, these are live readings. Unfortunately, I do only live stream off of a cell phone, so I use an iPhone to do my live streams. So that means I don't have software like OBS, which is open broadcasting software, to where I could put up like the zodiac signs that we're currently on, or you could see like cool effects on the screen. So I got to work with what unfortunately I have, or what I'm only really able to work with the time being. So the only thing I can do in regards to like putting cool effects is in videos that are edited on the computer, not videos that are currently live. So I am interested in upgrading my live streaming setup. That is something that I'm considering doing in my future. I do want to have a better camera, some cool different types of angles. So I've been having that in the back of my mind, but it's probably not something coming in just yet. So with that being said, guys, just keep in mind, I do live stream on my cell phone, so it's not going to be the most high quality live stream ever with all these crazy types of effects, but I am considering right now figuring out ways to make the live streams a lot more improved as people are interested in that. So just bear with me, y'all, and over time you'll see the quality of the live streams improve, just like I'm pretty sure you all saw the the quality of just the normal monthlies improve. Got a better camera, started doing cool video effects, definitely started busting my butt a lot on those monthly readings. So just give it a little time, guys, and you'll definitely see an improvement in quality when it comes towards the daily readings in the future, or any other live stream besides that. But y'all, thank you so much, man. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. For everybody that sent in donations today, guys, thank you for those donations. They help a lot more than you all know. Really, really appreciate that. For everybody that's in the chat right now, if you guys could drop a like, I would really appreciate that as well. If you're new here and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe, baby. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. Real quick, y'all, I just wanted to mention all 12 zodiacs for mid-February 2022 are uploaded on my YouTube channel. So all 12 of the zodiac, your mid-February readings are available. Today, I just uploaded the remaining videos, which were the fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Your videos were just posted for mid-February. Feel free to check it out, but keep in mind, all 12 zodiacs are out, so if you haven't seen yours already, you are more than welcome to check it out, okay? But yeah, with that being said, y'all, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it so much. I do apologize, y'all. I am pretty drained today, so sorry if I wasn't like the most energetic out over here, with the freaking full moon in Leo apparently coming up, because I didn't even know what day it was coming up. Apparently it's coming up today into tomorrow. So with that being said, it makes a lot of sense, So I'm sorry, guys, if I was drained. I woke up, I had a great night's rest, and then out of nowhere, I went to go do the daily, and I was like, oh, I'm fucking tired. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you still being here. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, all right? All right, y'all, enjoy the rest of your day. I will be back tomorrow, and yeah, take care, y'all, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.